Today, we're diving into the new movie Alien Romulus, part of the Alien franchise. If you're new to the series, here's a quick background. There's a connection between the two movies that I'll explain. In the first film, a crew from the Weyland-Yutani Corporation follows signals to a planet where they encounter deadly aliens. The entire crew is killed, except for the lead character, Ellen Ripley. In the end, Ripley escapes by ejecting the alien into space, and she returns to Earth. The alien, however, gets stuck in space debris. But as we know, these xenomorphs are incredibly resilient and can survive for long periods. Fast forward 20 years to the beginning of Alien Romulus. It's revealed that Weyland-Yutani has discovered part of the xenomorph still trapped in that debris. They send a team to retrieve it and bring it to one of their space labs. The scene then shifts to a different planet called Jackson Star. It's also owned by Weyland-Yutani. This planet serves as a labor camp where humans work. We meet the main character, Rain, who lives there with her adopted brother, Andy. But here's the twist. Andy isn't human. He's a robot built by Rain's father to care for her. Rain has never liked Jackson Star. The lack of sunlight makes it a gloomy place, and being treated like a laborer doesn't help. But today is supposed to be special. She's finally eligible to leave the planet. Excited, she heads to collect her ship ticket, only to have her hopes crushed by new rules requiring her to work another 24,000 hours. Furious and defeated, Rain meets up with Andy and their friends, including Tyler, Tyler's sister Kay, who is pregnant, Tyler's cousin Yor, and Yor's girlfriend, Naru. They all share a dream of escaping Jackson Star to start a new life on planet Vaga. But Vaga is far away, and they lack the fuel and cryo chambers needed for the journey. That's when Tyler reveals a secret. There's an abandoned space station orbiting Jackson Star that might have what they need. The catch is that the station is locked down by Weyland-Yutani, requiring special access. Since Andy is a robot made by the same company, they'll need his help to get in. Rain is hesitant, not wanting Andy to get into trouble, but Andy reassures her that it will be safe and easy, so she agrees. They board their spaceship and head to the station, only to find it's the same lab where the xenomorph-containing meteoroid was brought. The lab is now abandoned and in ruins, with signs of a brutal battle. They find remnants of the aliens and realize the station is larger than expected, with two main parts, Remus and Romulus. The group lands on Remus, but soon notices that Romulus is on a collision course. Tyler, however, is confident they can complete their mission in 30 minutes. So Andy, Tyler, and Yor head to Romulus to search for fuel and cryo chambers, while Rain, Kay, and Naru stay on Remus to monitor their progress. As they venture deeper into the station, they find a scene of utter destruction, a massive hole in the wall, and a mangled body, which frightens them until they realize it's just a robot. Tyler eventually finds the cryo chambers, but they're almost empty. While searching for fuel, they accidentally trigger some controls and get trapped in a frozen lab that stores facehuggers, the alien creatures. As the humans move around, the lab's temperature rises, causing the facehuggers to thaw. Andy tries to open the door, but his old model doesn't have the latest security codes. Meanwhile, Rain and Naru, still on Remus, realize their friends are in trouble and decide to help. Rain stumbles upon the same robot they saw earlier and has an idea. The robot might have the codes to unlock the lab. She quickly removes the chip containing the necessary information and rushes to Andy, who inserts it into his system. As Andy reboots, the situation in the lab becomes chaotic as the facehuggers emerge and attack. Just as Andy finishes rebooting and opens the lab door, the group makes a frantic escape, but Naru is attacked by a facehugger. After shutting the door behind them, they are still in shock, but decide to investigate further by connecting the half-destroyed robot to a machine to retrieve more information. What they discovered was shocking. The scientists on the station had extracted alien remains from the meteoroid and had been experimenting with them. They successfully created multiple xenomorph clones, but the creatures became too powerful to control. The scientists were overwhelmed, leaving the station in ruins. As they explored, the group stumbled upon a horrific scene. The aliens had destroyed everything, and they even found a mold of a xenomorph that sent chills down their spines. Rain quickly used a freezing torch to remove the facehugger from Navarro, but the damage was already done. Navarro was infected. Meanwhile, Andy's system had been upgraded with the latest technology, shifting his loyalty to Weyland-Yutani Corporation. He refused to let the group escape, forcing Yor to hit him so they could get past. Navarro, Kay, and Yor fled in a shuttle, but Navarro's health rapidly deteriorated. She felt something moving inside her and used an X-ray torch, discovering a creature growing within her. Suddenly, her chest burst open, killing her instantly. The shuttle spiraled out of control and crashed into a part of the station. Kay, horrified, saw a tiny alien emerge from Navarro's body and panicked, fleeing the scene and leaving the others behind. Meanwhile, Rain, Tyler, and Andy made their way to the other chamber to rescue their companions, navigating through the lab filled with facehuggers. Andy devised a plan to raise the chamber's temperature to match human body heat, making it impossible for the facehuggers to detect them. As they moved stealthily, Kay found herself in a desperate situation. The alien that emerged from Navarro's body was rapidly growing into a xenomorph. Terrified, she tried to flee back to the space station, but Yor appeared and stopped her. They encountered another alien, and Yor tried to kill it, but it wasn't dead and attacked him, causing its acidic blood to fatally wound him. Horrified, Kay ran toward the chamber door, screaming for help, triggering the facehuggers to attack Tyler and the others. Andy fought bravely, using his upgraded abilities to fend off the facehuggers and managed to rescue Tyler and Rain. They escaped the chamber, but when Rain asked Andy to open the door quickly, he hesitated, fearing Kay might get infected. Just then, an alien attacked Kay, dragging her away. Furious, Rain slapped Andy, accusing him of not being the person she thought he was. Andy tried to explain that he was trying to save both of them, but Rain was too angry to listen. Eventually, Andy calmed Rain down and led them to a laboratory where the scientists had been experimenting on the aliens. A half-robotic voice spoke through a monitor, explaining that the scientists had created a serum from the aliens that could accelerate human growth and even revive dying people. Rain watched in amazement as a video showed a rat being brought back to life with the serum. The group found weapons in the lab to fight the aliens, but as they were about to leave, the video showed the rat's body suddenly bursting open, revealing a strange alien creature. The serum was not fully tested and had dangerous consequences. As they exited the lab, they were met with a terrifying sight. The corridor was infested with aliens, which had created a colony. Tyler heard his sister's voice and couldn't resist going back to save her. He snuck into the alien colony, found her hanging among the creatures, and managed to free her. But as they tried to escape, the aliens caught up and attacked. Kay's health worsened, and Andy suggested using the special medicine created by the scientists, but Rain was hesitant, not trusting the serum. Unfortunately, the aliens caught up with Tyler and killed him, and Andy was badly injured in the fight. Rain, devastated, acted quickly to save Andy, putting Kay in a safe place before returning to rescue him. She used a special device to help Andy recover from his injuries, but their relief was short-lived. The aliens had discovered their escape and were now coming after them one by one. Rain, terrified, turned off the artificial gravity, making the aliens float in midair. She then used a gun from the lab to shoot the aliens, but the gun slipped out of her hand. Just as an alien was about to attack her, Andy arrived and shot it, rescuing Rain from danger. They then rushed to Kay, who was in severe pain and decided to inject the serum into her body despite her initial reservations. Andy and Rain soon joined Kay, and together they managed to escape the alien-infested area and return to their ship. As they flew away, the part of Romulus they had just left was destroyed in a massive explosion. Once safely on board, Rain placed Kay in a cryo chamber to help her recover. However, Kay's condition suddenly worsened, and Rain had to remove her from the chamber to deliver her baby prematurely. But due to the serum, the baby that was born wasn't human. It was a strange, alien-like creature. Terrified, Rain tried to destroy it, but the creature quickly grew into a menacing threat. It attacked Kay, forcing Rain to fight it off and escape. She grabbed a spacesuit and exited the ship, but the creature followed her. In a clever move, Rain managed to throw the creature out of the ship and returned inside to safety. In the end, only Rain and Andy survived the ordeal. They set off toward planet Vaga, leaving the horrors of Romulus behind. The story concludes with a sense of relief and a new beginning for the two survivors. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share.